Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. So guess what time of year it is? We're winding down from summer and we're entering the autumn season. And so everything is pumpkin spice and beautiful and delicious. Hopefully by next week this kitchen is all qualified so I could show y'all. So anyways, today we're making a lovely fall treat to ease our way into autumn. We are making cinnamon buns. So the ingredients you will need will be 2.5 cups of bread flour, 2 tablespoons of butter softened, 1/4 cup of salt. If you have unsalted butter like I do, 1/2 teaspoon. 2 1/4 teaspoon of active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 hard egg at room temperature, 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. I forgot that, so I will go get that. 9 to 11 tablespoons of milk, lukewarm. So I'll be right back. I'll go get the sugar and we'll get started. Okay, so in a large bowl we are going to mix together our dry ingredients. So our flour, salt, sugar, whisk that together until well combined. Now, what we are going to do now is we are gonna slowly add our yeast, and with clean hands we are gonna make a little well into milk. And now in the well we are gonna add our egg, butter and vanilla. And then you are gonna mix with a fork and slowly add your milk until the dough starts to form. Now, there goes our yeast. We are gonna lightly flour the surface with flour. this is what your dough should look like. I ended up using more than 11 tablespoons of flour. Just make sure it's lukewarm. Now, we are gonna knead the dough for approximately 15 minutes or until the dough becomes smooth and elastic. Okay, now that we're done kneading, this is what it should look like. It should spring back when you poke a hole in it with your finger. Just gonna put a dash of olive oil in this bowl so it doesn't stick, and spread it around evenly with a paper towel. And put the ball of dough in the bowl and cover it with a piece of plastic wrap. And then after we do that, we are gonna put in the fridge for 40 minutes for it to rise, and you should know it's done when it doubles in size. And now, while the dough is rising, we've about 20 minutes left. We are gonna make our brown sugar filling for the cinnamon rolls. So, the things you will need will be 1 cup of brown sugar lightly packed, 1/3 of a cup of unsalted butter, and 1 to 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. So first we're gonna add the brown sugar, cinnamon, and just give those 2 things one really quick mix. Get all the lumps out the brown sugar. Ooh, it smells all cinnamony. I wish you could smell this, but just wait till we bake this thing. It's gonna be so good. Now we're gonna add our softened butter. Make sure to get every last drop. And now we are gonna mix it till like a paste forms. So the dough has been in the fridge for like 40 or 50 minutes, and it has risen, as you could see. So we are gonna now dump it out, and as you could see, the oil works splendidly. Now, now we are gonna roll it pretty skinny, like 1/8 of inch or something. We are gonna roll it flat. a little wide. So I'm just gonna keep rolling it, then I'll come back when it's rolled into a big rectangle. Now that we have the dough down to a rectangle, we have our filling here made with the butter, cinnamon, and brown sugar. And we are just gonna spread it all over this. So I'll come back when it's all spread. Now we are gonna take this and then be very careful, and we are gonna start rolling very tightly. We wanna pinch the ends at first. Perfection. And now using a sharp cutting knife, we are gonna cut in. So I put them in these two pans. Now we are gonna cover both of them in plastic wrap and let them rise one more time in a warm, draft-free environment. So I'm just gonna put them in the oven with it off and the light on for at least 2 hours. You have to let it rise. So I'm gonna see you in 2 hours. It's gonna be the longest 2 hours. And see my face high again. So it's been 2 hours, the longest 2 hours. Once the cinnamon rolls are risen and doubled in size, we are gonna bake these at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes, or until the top is a nice light golden brown. Okay, while the cinnamon buns are in the oven, we're gonna make our glaze. So the things you will need for the glaze will be a half cup of confectioner sugar, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla, 1 tablespoon cream of any kind. I'm using light cream, so pretty simple. We're just gonna throw all of our ingredients in a small bowl, and it should be pretty thick, so add more powdered sugar if needed. that's looking nice. Okay, so this is like the consistency you want. I added more powdered sugar. I would say about a cup of powdered sugar I added. Yeah, but as you could see, it's very thick. Perfect for cinnamons. It's still runny, but it's got that thick texture. So, after the cinnamons come out, we're gonna let them sit for like 10 minutes, but we still want them warm when we ice them. Okay, it's been 10 minutes and the cinnamons are still warm. The glass is still hot, so that's why it's on this hot pad over here. Same with this. Cinnamons are still warm, and now we are gonna put the glaze on. And here they are, lovely cinnamons. I hope you enjoyed this video, and happy fall. I will see you next week, and bye.